Okay, welcome to grade 3 Braille. Jeanette says this is episode 20 or 36, and I'm going to trust her. So we are on lessons 23 and 24 in the book, and Bob will be leading us tonight. So whenever you're ready, Bob.
Okay. Just because I only have one thing's available, one device available. Who do we have with us tonight? Just
we have Jeanette, Mary, and Hannah.
And Lucy.
Yeah.
And Audrey's also there. Going to be.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is last week we did the Braille contractions for lessons 23 and 24, and they are basically the 2-cell contractions, beginning with U and ending with going through the CH through W group. Okay, so anyway, and that happens to be the Braille. How do we say that? Braille alphabetized group.
Braille alphabetical? Is that
Braille
what
alphabetical? Yeah.
Braille alphabetical.
I love that.
Braille alphabetical. We did 21 through 40, I believe. Anyway, so
Yeah.
lesson 23, the exercises to lesson 23 deals with U through Z, dot 4U, 4, 5U, 4, 5, 6U, and so forth through the letter Z. Okay, so let's start with number 1. And right now, I'll just take volunteers and let's see how much we remember from last week, or if we may have done some work in the past week. Okay, the first one is uppermost. Anybody?
Okay, it's U,
You.
and then that's
You. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
U, and then that's 3, 6 for PP, and then ER, and then 4, 5 M.
Yes, and I think that's very good, and it's important to know because they make a very good point. Even though there is a contraction for the word up, UP, it's only used when it's a word by itself. If you're using the word upper or the word cup, you would not use the dot for U contraction. Okay. Loved.
Dot 5V.
That's the and if it's loved past tense, LOVED, how do we handle that?
5VD.
That's right. That's right. Because dot 5V stands for LOVE, and we just add a D to the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get religious here. Unto.
4, 5U, I think.
That's it.
Uh-uh.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, 4. I know what it is. I'm thinking to myself. Go ahead, somebody. Let another one.
It's 4, 5, 6 U.
I was going to say I knew I had a 50-50 chance.
Well, 4,
4,
5
5
U it's a grade 2 sign.
It's a pun.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
My brain went south.
Okay, exception.
I have dot 4X for accept, and then I have a dot 6 for the ION.
Correct. Yet. YET. I should spell it out. That's it. Anybody?
Dot 4Y.
That's it. Up to number 2. Sidelines, like in football. Sidelines.
Maybe dot 4ZLIN sign E.
How do we make it plural? LINES.
Oh, I didn't hear the S.
I'm sorry.
So it'd be dot 4ZLIN sign Z.
Correct. Okay. Asking. ASKING. I should spell.
Dot 5ZING.
Yep. Up. UP.
Dot 4U.
Yeah. Living. LIVING.
Dot 4VG.
Mm-hmm. Extra. EXTRA.
Dot 5X.
Mhm.
Okay, we're up to number 3. Sides, SIDES.
Dot 4ZS.
Soonest, SOONEST.
Just guessing, is it 456Z ST sign?
Yep, we outlined the E. We can leave out the E. Outline the E out. Okay,
Wait,
yearly.
which word was that?
Soonest, SOONEST.
Yep.
So yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's 456Z for soon. Leave out the E and the ST. Okay. Yearly, YEARLY. Oh, wrong. Yearling.
Yearling.
Yeah, YEARLING.
Did we get Braille files for this?
Yes.
I
Yeah,
did not.
Year. We got year.
No, we
No,
got the files for
I
these.
did not
yes.
get them.
Oh,
Mm.
sorry.
Yeah, Audrey sent them. Yeah.
Audrey, are
Okay.
you here?
Yes, I did send them to all the people on the list.
I did not get them. It's Jeanette.
Okay, I will send them to you.
Yeah, when you get a chance.
Okay.
Oops.
That's okay. Yearling, if you remember the yearling.
That's
Okay.
45YLING sign.
Yeah, that's simple. Now this is an interesting upset. Yeah, okay, upset.
I'll try this one. I'm not sure about it though, but what I put is dot 4U and then I put ST, but I'm not sure.
Okay, I would say by the rules,
Can't do it.
you probably have to just write out UP. It's the same amount of Braille space and then ST. They seem not to remember. They don't want you to use dot
Oh.
4U unless it stands for up by itself.
Oh, that's right. UPST. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure, but I
yeah.
really thought I messed up on the SET part.
No, because you
I
see
didn't
why.
think about the up part.
The reason is you can write ST as an outline, because if it were really an ST sign, you would be writing dots 3, 4. So you know when you see ST together, there must be a letter between those.
Between
or else
them.
They would have been written together. Okay.
All right, I got it.
Leaving, LEAVING, as on a jet plane.
45VG.
Yep. Okay, up to number 4. Example. EXAMPLE. It's just a single. Go ahead.
That's 456S.
X.
X.
X. Yeah.
456X.
Yeah. Year. I don't know. We did yearling. Let's just give us year.
45Y.
Yep. Seam. SEEM.
45S.
Yep. There's the EA connection. Loveliness. LOVELINESS.
The dot 56S.
That's the way I would do it. I think you would keep the I in.
Yeah.
Loveliness. Yeah. Okay, my opinion. Okay. Left, LEFT. Obviously, it's not an L word. Remember leave?
Yes.
Okay, so what would left be?
It's 456V.
Yeah, remember past tense is a 456. Generally. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would have fooled me if it were out of context, but yeah, 456V. Okay, up to number 5. Exceptions with an S at the end.
Dot 4X. Dot 6S.
Yeah.
I put the N in there.
Oops, I need help with this one. Audrey or somebody. Do we, when you dot six can stand is a terminal sign for ION.
Yeah.
Now, when you have an S after it, can you still use it as a terminal contraction?
Oh.
And why don't I know the answer to that? Because when I was doing it myself, I would do it, but I always cheated. Now that it has an S after it, can you still use it as a terminal contraction?
Mm.
Audrey, you have
That's
an opinion
That's what
on
I
that
didn't
one?
know.
I wish Nancy were here.
I think you can do it that way with the S.
Okay, dot 6S.
Ooh,
Well,
that's
you
the
know
way I
what?
did it.
That
Yeah.
that's our assignment for next week. If we can find an example, I think if I had my other display, I would, and I weren't teaching, I was supposedly teaching, I would try to find it in the Rothenberg book, but don't worry
But
about it.
wouldn't we use the N, the dot 6 NS?
No, well, that's what
No?
we're trying to figure out now. If you use dot 6 for
That would look like ATION, yeah.
yeah, that's why I use the dot 6S. That's what else could it stand for? I mean, look at the context.
Yeah.
Dot 4X dot 6S. What else could it stand for? But
Okay, I
anyway,
have the N. I'm gonna take the N out then.
Yeah, I left the N out. I didn't know if it was right or not.
I took the N
Yeah.
out too.
Yeah, to
Well,
me,
you
it
know
made
what?
sense not to put it
what
in.
I would, what
Yeah.
I would,
When you said it.
yeah, I hope if I remember my assignment would be for next week or whatever to find some examples in the Rothenberg book about it and see what happens. Okay. Again, you know it when you read it. It's hard to remember all the petty rules.
Yeah.
Okay. Extremes, EXTREMES.
Dots 45XS.
That's it. Asks, ASKS. And the word is not acts, it's ask.
Ask.
That is one of my pet peeves.
Oh,
It is. It's one.
Oh,
Mine
I
too.
know.
Oh, me too.
Oh, it makes
Yes,
me
it is mine
nuts.
too. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I can't stand it.
Ask.
I have been known to say to people, you want to axe me like with an axe?
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's see. Asks.
Yeah, what's the
asks,
contraction for ask?
asks.
Basically, you got to know that.
Yep.
Remember question? What's question?
Yeah.
What is it? I'm asking anybody. What's question?
Oh, dot 5Q. I know.
So
it's,
what's ask? It's a dot 5.
dot 5Z.
Yeah.
That's it. Ask question. And with an S after it. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Lively, like with lively discussion we're having tonight.
Dot 4V dots 45.
Yep, there's the LY. There it is. Sooner. SOONER.
That's 456. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Mary.
That's 456ZER.
Yep. Okay, now we're up to the sentences.
Oh, yeah.
Your cousin's X.
X.
Your
Okay, I'm
cousin
NG
asks-
here because I have no
asks-
sentences. So
asks-
if you could
say-
read them, that would be great.
Oh, I will. Of course. Yeah. I mean, it's just hard saying the word asks.
Yes, it is.
Your cousin asks that you please leave your extra suitcase at his side door, comma, and I'm going to leave it there for now. Okay, let's start here. Your cousin asks that you please leave your extra suitcase. I'm gonna have to say all that together for you'll see why. Your cousin asks that you please leave your extra suitcase. Who'd like to try it?
I will.
Try. Start.
Okay. I have 456Y for your, and then I have no space. And I wrote cousin normally, like COU sign, SIN sign, and then I spaced after that. Then asks, I put .5ZS space. and I put the T for that, space, the Y for you, space, and then I put dots 4-5P for please, dots, and right up next to that, I put dots 4-5V for leave. And then right up next to that, I put dots 4-5-6Y for your. And up next to that, I put dot 5X for extra. And right next to that, I put S and then the dots 5-6 for the UI. And then the T, C, I outlined the A and put the WH for the
H.
SE.
Yeah.
Yay.
Good.
Ooh, I
Okay.
got it all right. All right.
Yes. At his side door, comma.
You would space and do at, and then,
What is
What's
that?
that? What is it?
oh, dot for you.
No,
No,
that's
dot
up.
for A.
No,
No.
It's I can see that's act, ACT. At is it's a single dot like A, and it's all the way at the bottom, so
It's
it's a
dot
dot
three.
three. That's fine.
Oh, but then maybe you don't have to space after.
That is
space?
correct. No, you do because there's a you do because suitcase doesn't go forward and at doesn't go back, but it does go forward. I'll give you that. Okay.
Wait a minute, where am I? Suitcase
At his side door. Let's, how does that come out? We got the dot three for at.
and then his. You can't use the his sign because
Yes.
it would look.
yes, you can.
Can you? It would. I was
Yes.
thinking it would look like a
Double R?
quotation.
No,
No,
because you see
you
it's in the
can.
middle. It's in the middle. And therefore it's one of these medial signs that goes forward and backward. And at, by the way, goes forward anyway. So you got two things happening there. So it's yeah.
And side S.
What's
Mm-mm.
what's the contraction? I know it's not an S contraction, but it is a double cell contraction. And remember what letter sounds like S, kind of with a little zang to it.
That four,
Just like
five,
as remember.
that four. Yeah, I just have to remember which 4 or
Yeah.
5 or 5, 6, and
Yeah.
and I'm gonna guess 4 or 5.
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
It's a yeah. For what you're going to realize, there's a side, inside, and outside are all dot 4 contractions. I wish I could think of another mnemonic device.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I'll,
that's okay. It's
I
side.
tried to copy them last week. Once I get the exercises, I'll try to
Yeah.
catch up.
Well, remember, it's side, ask, seam, and soon. Those are just to review the Z contractions, because yeah, that can be confusing because they're not S. But dot 4Z is side, dot 5Z is ask, dot 45Z is with the E sound, seam, and the 456 is soon. That's about it. Okay. So we got 4.4C for side. What about door? How does that go? How does that go with door? How do you write door?
I give up. Give it to somebody else.
Okay, well, side will go up to, remember the double.
I have the side. I have all 3 of these together.
Right.
At his and side.
Side, and then who wants to tackle the door?
D45R.
That's correct, but the side, is there a space between side and door?
No.
No, that's it.
No.
Okay, side door, comma. Okay, and let it be your utmost what the hell? Utmost faith that you.
Wait a minute, and let it be what?
Well, you see what's happening is my Braille display for technical reasons is showing dots 7 and 8 occasionally. So anyway,
Oh, no.
anyway, yeah. So
Oh,
let
I
it
hate
be
that.
your utmost faith that your best years yet lie ahead. Period. Oh my God.
What a
Okay.
that
strange
sentence
sentence.
is so crazy. The two parts of it don't even go together to
No,
me.
I
They
know,
wanna-
right? Talking about the suitcase and then
There must be some gold in that suitcase. Okay. So and let it be your utmost faith. We'll do that. And let it be your utmost faith. Anybody?
go ahead, Mary.
I have the and sign. Well, I spaced after the comma, and then I've got
Right.
the and sign, no space, LT for let, space. Then I've got the X for it, and the 2 right up next to that. I've got 2, 3 for B, and no space. And I have 4, 5, 6 Y for your, and no space. Utmost I wrote as UT, and I put 4, 5 M for most, and then I spaced after that, and then I put for faith F.4 for the AI and the TH sign.
We had a
Isn't there FTH?
yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there's a
that's
short form
right.
word.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know as many
I
as you
forgot
got,
that.
but that one I remembered.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
good.
Well,
And is there
you
also, sorry,
hope I think is HPE. Remember faith,
Yeah.
hope, love.
Yeah.
Remember you forgot your religion. The man upstairs isn't going to be very happy that you forgot this
No.
contraction. Or the woman upstairs, whatever, whoever he or she is.
But
But anyway,
is-
there is a sign for faith.
is it for and let it be? I did not space between and let, so
I
should
didn't
have.
either.
No, I didn't.
She didn't space
She
either.
didn't either.
Oh, but where did I see it? At his side door, comma, and let it be your utmost faith. I wrote utmost faith. I wrote all together.
Oh,
Yeah, so
utmost
did I.
faith.
No,
Oh, yeah.
utmost, hold on. Utmost is not, there's no contraction for utmost. There is a contraction for most, but because it's part of the word utmost, it does not follow the rule of most. If you
Right.
had
So
most
space.
faith, yeah, you have to space after
Space after your.
technically you have to space after the word utmost. Now, if you just had the word most faith, then you don't have to space, but utmost you have to
Weird.
space. Yes, but that is
Weird.
Oh, really? Oh,
really, yes.
But what about
because
your and utmost?
no, your and utmost go together. Your
Okay.
goes up to utmost, but then you have
Yes.
to space after utmost
Oh,
and
okay.
faith. It's a good point.
Okay.
It's a very good point, but it's that's how it is.
Oh, that's
So
weird.
yes, it is. But what this teaches you to think very logically.
Yeah.
If you're into computers and everything, and then programming, and you have like a formula, and this is following the formula basically. So
Can I ask a question?
It's wonderful
Yeah,
for your
sure.
mind.
oh yes, it does.
It
It's
blows
like a puzzle.
mine.
It's
It
like a
blows
puzzle.
mine too.
Yeah, mine
Question.
too.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay, my question was, is there supposed to be a space after let? It
Yes.
says and, okay.
Yes.
Oh,
And really?
And let
Say-
there is a space after let. And she did that. There is a space after let, but it can go forward to the next word, and actually B goes backward and forward. So you have, that's why, and it be your utmost all goes together, and then space, faith, space. Okay, and now we're up to that. Your
That.
best years yet lie ahead.
That what?
that your best years yet lie ahead.
Okay, that. And then I would not space. And sorry, I'm trying to write it down so that I know where I am.
That,
And I think I would space and do 456Y for your.
wait, I'm a little bit unclear. Okay, you spaced after that, and
I
then
did.
456Y for your. Go ahead.
And then I would not space, and I would do BST. And then I would not space, and I would do year.
Years.
Year, yeah, I know. Year, I think is 45Y.
That's correct.
45YS.
Okay, stop right there. Why would you not space after best between the words best and years?
Right.
Well, I was gonna say because it's 2 cell contractions, but I thought we could get away with it because it's just.
Now, remember what we said about
S.
the 2 cell contract? Well, it's not, even if the
It's-
word was only year, it wasn't plural. Remember, the 2 cell contractions never go backward. They only go forward.
Okay, I'll put this.
You remember, because they can't go backward because the dots 4 and 4, 5 and would be confused with medial signs. So they can never go, they don't go backward, but they do go forward. So there is a space between best and year, or best and years in this case. Okay, so that your best years yet lie ahead.
Yet is oh please guys, .4Y. I hope
That's it.
Did
A lot
you
of the .4 contractions are very short words.
did you space after years?
I'm thinking that I should.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, yet lie ahead.
Have a contraction for lie. So I wrote that out.
Mhm.
And then I don't think there's much we can do with a head either.
No,
AHEA sign D.
that's it, period. Okay. Okay, we're up to number 7. This exception will present a clear example of the other, is that right? Yeah, of the other extreme dash. I'm just gonna leave it there for now. Okay, let's get this one. Okay, this exception will present when, oh, I gotta do it. A clear
Oops.
example of the other extreme. Let's see if we can remember all that. I didn't want to stay. This example will, let's say,
Exception.
present. This
Exception.
exception, yeah, will present a clear example. We'll start with that.
Yeah, try to take a guess at it.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I have this is TH and then space
Mhm.
dot 4x dot 6 for exception.
Mm-hmm.
Space will W space for present. I have dot 4PS and I space before the A, and I think that's a mistake because I believe the A can go back.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
that's correct. So you can go, since the A can go back, you can put it up to the word present.
Okay, so present no space A. So I'll go correct that in just a minute. I have space, and then that's 45C for clear, no space. 456X, for example, no space, and I'm not sure if this is correct. I went no space after the example, and then of the no space, the no space, 450 for other, and then 45X for extremes. I don't know if that all can go together or not.
Yep. Yeah.
I did.
Yes,
Yeah,
it did.
I put
I
Yeah,
got it.
cool.
that was good.
Okay, and then we have a dash, which 2.36 and what comes after it. One which, comma, up to now, comma, you have successfully avoided. So let's start off with one which, comma, up to now, comma.
Oh, one is .50. And I'm thinking maybe you don't have to space before, after the one. Which, comma, the WH sign for which, comma, and then
Up to now.
.4U for up.
Did you space after the comma?
I did not.
You should, I think.
You see, after all punctuation, you have to space.
Good.
Okay.
And then the T to 235. It now, I know sometimes that's a connecting word, but in this
It's
case, could
no.
we,
Okay. Two is only generally it's only a connecting word when it's low. The dropped F is a connected word when it's the word ben, B-E-N.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so
So
I
and
could do
remember
that.
and remember the rule for when you go up to now, the rule is two cell contractions do not go up to be con dis to by. Okay, if there's any words beginning with be con dis to by, the two cell contractions do not go up to them. So up cannot go up to the word to. Okay. Now I'm gonna just pick Audrey's brain, but I think and this is a crazy rule, but remember up is dot for you. And even though it doesn't connect to the word to, we still use the dot for you. Since it's a word by since it stands for a word by itself. We don't spell it out. Okay.
Right, and that's what I
We save
thought.
no we save no space, but we still use dot for you for up. Then we space, and then the old grade 2 contraction, English Braille, low F to the word. Oh, go ahead. To the word now. Okay. We didn't have this contraction yet, did we?
No.
Which one?
No. The
Yeah, I
word
think
for
we-
now.
I
Not
think we
had.
did.
Yes, we did.
OW
We did?
sign?
Yes.
Yes, it's a single word, it's a single cell contraction. That's why. But we did all the single cell contractions. So what's the single cell contraction for now?
Oh, it's OW.
That's it.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that now.
So the word to, the low F goes up to the OW, the sign with the comma. Okay. Okay. That, let's see. Okay. That's successfully avoided. What? Is that right?
You have successfully
have
That,
avoided.
that's right. That you have, no wonder.
There's no
Now,
that. There's no that.
That's
Yeah.
my dot 7 confusing me with this. Okay. You have successfully avoided, period. Okay.
So I would do you space, have space, and somebody else can do.
Hold on. Remember the words and have. What's the words? The words for and have. What happens with those words? Meaning a.
Yeah.
They
What are the?
they can
what are-
be put
You can-
right after the letter, the word that comes before
Goes
them.
before 'em.
right. They go back to the previous word.
So you have can be written together.
Right. Have goes back. Have goes back
Mhm.
to you. Okay. Successfully avoided.
Go ahead, Mary or Lucy. Or Hannah.
Take a guess at it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find it on my paper here. I I have SU, the drop C for the double C. I outlined the E. Then for 4-6 for the SS, an F, L, and then 4-5 for the LY.
I think I've always seen when they have LLY. I have seen. I'll pick Audrey's brain for this. I can't. Medial for LL and use the Y, or does the terminal take precedence here?
I don't know. For some reason I did FL and then the 4-5 also for
That's
LY.
what I did.
That's
would
what I
agree.
did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. Great. I agree. Now, yeah, that actually is right. Okay. Avoided. Yeah, you guys are right. Okay. FL. Avoided. Who wants to try?
Space after successfully, and then it's AV dots 4-5 for OI, D, and then the ED sign and the period.
Mhm.
Okay. We're up to number 8. Our lives must be filled with the love of others, semicolon. We'll stop it there for now. Our lives must be filled with the love of others, semicolon.
All right. OU sign. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't think we have one for our. Oh dear. OU
yet.
sign R, and then space dot for VS space MST, no space, and that's 2-3. Ooh, would that be confused with a semicolon though?
Not if it's in the middle of something.
Okay, yeah. And then, well, okay. F. Can I outline the I?
No.
No,
Why would you though?
I don't know.
That would be fold if you outlined the
Yeah.
Or felled.
Yeah. All right. So FI 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
ED.
Right.
And then I don't think I would space, would I?
Why not?
I guess I would then. Okay. With and the, and then no space dot 5V, and then no space and of, and then that's 450S semicolon space.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there.
Yeah.
We need to just to review with and of and those kinds of contractions. When do they go back? They go back. Yeah. When do they go back to the previous word?
When that previous word has a .1 or .4.
No. When the previous word is a whole word contraction, like the more, like more, or and, or I'm trying to think of another word, like with and, well, that's a grade 2 thing. More with, if we ever have the words more with together, the with would go back to more, or as with, it would go back to the word as. But that's about the only time these contractions ever go back. Otherwise, you have to space before them. Okay.
Okay, so filled space with the, and then you don't have to space before love, right?
No, because love goes, love goes forward.
Forward.
Because it's a
I mean,
two-cell
of
contraction.
goes forward.
Yeah. With the love. Now, what about of? Oh, you had it. Did you put love up to of?
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Good. Okay, because love goes forward to of.
And then others goes, you
Well,
can,
of, good.
of, and then you don't have to space after of, and then you put others.
That's correct, because love goes forward to others.
Yeah.
I mean,
Of
love goes
others.
forward to of, and of goes forward to others.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
semicolon.
Semicolon. Here's a nice teaching. Love them not for what, and this is good because this will do our with and of and all that stuff again. Okay. Love them not for what they do, but because of who they are. And also if they got a lot of money, I guess. But anyway.
I'm still looking for that.
Okay, so here we go. This is good. We're good. Okay, love them not for what they do.
Love is dot 5V, then
Yeah.
is the GH sign.
And this is good. Okay, love them not.
And then I would space and
Yeah.
do the not. And then space for the for.
Okay, but here, remember my rule about the for and the and for of the with, they can go back
Oh, they can go back.
Right.
to the whole word not. So not my rule, but
So, but
what
is
is
a space after
WH?
them, right? Is that correct? Did
That
you
is
say
correct.
that?
Yeah.
Space after
yes,
M?
yeah, them,
A space after them?
yes,
Not
yeah.
for are going to be together, even though I would prefer
Right.
space.
And
then
what?
is WHT?
Mm-mm.
I know there's a sign for it.
It's
Um,
yeah. This is because the contraction for it has nothing to do with W, not even with WH, but close.
Well, it's the ED sign.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to think of Mr. Ed when he's talking. Why?
No, is it
So
dot
not
4
for
ED?
what is all together.
Yeah.
Is it dot 4 ED though?
No, it's just
No.
ED.
ED sign.
It's
Oh,
just ED. That's why we got it. We had it.
for what?
Okay, for what they do.
And they is the THE sign Y. And then I would space and do.
Okay,
and I
but
would
because
space.
okay, yeah, space, but because of who they are.
But space because no space. And then of. And then I don't think we have a sign for who.
Not yet.
WHO and they.
It's coming.
So is they.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
I know it's so hard for me not to write because I took this course years and years ago and I remember some of these and it's so hard for
Oh,
me
no.
not to write who and they the way they supposed to
I
be.
know,
Yeah.
and you keep telling me there are signs, and Mary, ugh.
I don't remember them. I
But
just don't.
do you know what on this one especially it there are signs
And
for
I don't
make
think
and
you
made
can
and
use the R sign at the end of the. I
You
do-
can use the R. Yeah, if you're going to use the R sign at the end, you can use it because it's followed by a punctuation. What is the R sign?
It's 256.
Yes, it's the same as the period.
So
in
you
this
can
case.
put those two right together.
Yeah, because the only thing it could,
Wow.
it's an interesting thing, but the only thing it really could stand for is R followed by the punctuation, the period.
Okay, I didn't do
Oh,
it.
because it wouldn't be considered an ellipsis.
Right. It's
because
not
it
a,
is,
you can, you remember
yeah.
these signs is and these signs of to be can be used either by themselves or in the middle of a sequence.
Yeah,
They cannot, yeah, okay. So it
I
is
didn't
by
know about the
itself.
punctuation though. I wasn't
But if
sure.
there's a punctuation afterward, it's still considered by itself. Okay, time check before I go. So I get an idea.
It's 9:45.
Okay,
we got
great.
15
Ask a
minutes.
question?
Okay, you got a question there?
Yeah, the not for what they do, the not for what they, is the they attached to that too?
No, because
Mm-mm.
what the word what is a single cell contraction, and it doesn't go forward or back.
Okay, so I just have not for what, all in one unspaced. Is that correct?
That is
Yep.
correct.
Okay,
The only
good, I
single
corrected
the
it.
only single cell contractions that go forward or back are and for of the with, and they go forward to anything but be condis to by, except, and they go back to other one cell whole word contractions. But anyway, okay, we are up to number 9. Okay, he asked if it was true or false. Let's just start with that one.
Yeah.
He asked if it was, it should be were. No, I'm wrong. He asked if it was true or false. No, that's a was.
No, it is the subject. So
Right. No, it's
yeah,
not
it's
a word. It's not a
was.
subjunctive. No, I was trying to think of, a lot of times today we use the non-subjunctive, like I wish I were a boy, or that, remember that song? And it's not if I were a boy, or was a boy, it's were. But I'm not going to get into the when to use the subjunctive anymore. But anyway, okay. He asked if it was true or false. Anybody?
E, and then HE, and then asked.5ZD. And then wait, there's if, and I get these all mixed up. I know it's a dot, but I don't know which one.
I'm
What?
sorry. Wait. If. Remember, if is a short word, and generally the short words are the dot 4 contractions.
Dot 4I,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then there's a part of me that wants to put the air right up to it because it's a
Well, yeah.
two
Remember, because the two cell
cell
contractions go
contraction.
forward to the next word.
Mhm.
And then the was right after it.
That's correct.
And then true. Oh my God. That 4T, I think.
Yep.
Okay. True or false, right?
And then or is the ing sign.
Mhm.
And do we have a word for false, or do I get to
No.
No.
FL and the SE sign, which is 356, I think.
Nope.
Close. 156.
156.
Okay. Okay. True can go up to the ing sign because it's not a verb. Now
I did not
false.
space there.
No, you didn't. False. FL outlined, and you did it. You outlined it.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I think I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
Even though F and L is a commonly used letter
Diphthong
sequence,
or whatever that is. Yeah.
letter combination.
Yeah.
FL and then FE could be flace, but there's no such word.
Nah.
So what else could it be?
That's why I outlined it. I'm like, well, I can't even think of a word that would
Right.
And then
Okay.
there'd be a
conflict.
space after the true or, right? Before the
No, not
false.
necessarily. I
No?
thought about that, but because true is not a verb, you
Oh.
don't have, true is not a verb. So the only thing the dots 3, 4, 6 can mean after it would be the word or. It can't be truing. There's no such word
Right.
as truing.
No, I meant
Not
between the
timing,
ing
because
of
that's-
or and the
correct.
false.
That is correct. Okay, false. Okay, here we go now. That the upper valley was was ceded to England. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. That the Upper Valley was ceded to England.
All right. Space after faults. T for that. No space. The space. No space. Sorry.
No space, no space.
U dots 3-6 ER
Mhm.
space V dots 4-5-6 EY
Yeah.
and then was can go right next to valley without a space, right?
Just got a quick, just I wanted to ask people to, I would have taken out the E in Valley, but
Really?
I think
Why
there's
not?
didn't we have some kind of rule about that you had to keep a vowel before a Y or some such thing? Or
Something
am I
like that.
imagining
No,
it?
I think Nancy said that.
Take a look at that one. In my own notes, I would do it because what else? But anyway, okay.
Okay, just so we know we got 9 minutes. Okay, so was is written by Valley and then seeded C.
CEDED.
Yeah, CEDED. And then
To England.
space 2-5 England. I don't think you can do anything with that.
No, they what they did in the example here is they put a capital.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
But the reason they did that because we don't use uppercase letters. So okay. The next it continues by a treaty signed on December spelled out 19, one numbers 19, 1876, okay. So by a treaty signed on.
After the space of England, you would put the by 356 right up next to it, the A, and you'd space. Treaty would be 45 TY space, and then sign SGNED space, all over on, and then space.
Okay, December. And we'll do the numbers later. We'll do the numbers right after it.
Okay. The number sign and the L for 12.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
Okay.
December.
December
What are you
spelled
doing with
out.
December?
It's spelled out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
CEMBER.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what made me think I needed to change that. That's crazy. Okay.
You had a brain freeze like I did for the word of
Yes.
pond.
December. Okay.
Can you outline the DECMBER sign?
I would do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
19th comma. Who remembers how do we write 19?
Number sign S,
Yes, comma. And then how would we write 1876?
18 is GQ.
What's
Can I take a
18?
guess?
Number
Yeah.
sign R.
Okay. And then 76. Unfortunately, it's one of the high numbers, so
yeah,
you just got to write it out. There is no.
that's what
Remember,
I thought.
basically, after
60.
56, forget it. I'm not even sure about. I forgot if we do the Braille alphabetical one, 57 through 63 after the number sign. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
We did
Yeah.
those.
We
Yeah,
did-
we
After
did.
63, forget it.
I never, in my own notes, I never did. But anyway, yeah, 18 you can write with the R, but 76 you just, GF and the period. Okay, time.
It's about 4 minutes to go.
Okay, why don't we just
Well,
because
actually
number 10,
5, but
Number
Fine.
10's a long one, so why don't we just
Yeah.
stop it there? And that's it.
That was a good workout, Bob.
Yeah, good. I got 2 follow-ups to do. I got to reread the word with Valley, and then I had a question about something before, which I was going to try to. Oh, the
in number.
IONS.
Yeah.
It was the ION. It was the
Exceptions.
.6x.
Exception. Yeah. Exception.
Or
Exceptions.
other examples of that. I got to see what the other books, what their expertise say about that.
I really
But that-
like the way we're doing this, you guys.
I do
Yeah.
too. I think it's so helpful. I know it's slow, but it is really helpful because it's
Yeah.
just it's so systematic, and I'm
Yeah.
getting a
And-
lot out of it.
Yeah. Audrey, thank you so much for doing those for us, for exercises.
Oh, yes.
Audrey, I'm
Those
so
are-
sorry that I
I
didn't get
wonder
them.
if yours got lost, Jeanette. I'm gonna send it now as soon as I hang
Well,
up.
I even looked to see if I inadvertently deleted it while we
Because I
were
have
on
the whole
phone.
list, you know?
Oh, I know
um,
you do, but it's probably just an email quirk. Probably
Anyway,
has
I'm gonna
nothing
send it
do
now
with
to you.
Or me.
And
What's up,
reply when
Hannah?
you get
Go
it,
ahead.
okay?
What I always tell people too is look in your junk mail too.
I did.
Yeah.
Hannah,
yeah,
what
I
did you
did.
want to say, Hannah?
Is it okay to ask a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't quite understand. Is the A in false supposed to be outlined?
Yeah.
So we had a little discussion about that. We said the only other thing it could stand for is the word flace, FLASE. And since that's not a real word, we felt that we could outline the A out. We could leave the A out.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I outlined it on my paper.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So I guess that's about it, folks.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Nice job.
Thank
Oh,
you,
yeah.
everybody. Thank
Everybody.
you,
Y'all
everybody,
are so
for all
good.
your
Thank you.
senses of
Thank you.
humor and that's,
This is so much fun.
It is fun.
It
It's
is.
It
very
is.
fun.
It is. And
I enjoy it. I'm gonna
no
miss
matter
it when
how
it's over.
stupid you feel
Me
today.
All right. I'm gonna close the room. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
you.
Good night, y'all.
Bye. See you next
Thank
week.
you.